blue, dilly dilly, lavender green. If I were king, dilly dilly, I'd meet a queen.
This is Dill's first day off the lead outside the home. She's very young. We've made sure there's no other dogs around for the moment. Yes! Yes! Dill! Yes! There. So we're giving her a treat and then we're just going to walk a little bit. Roger, come with us. Good girl! What a clever girl. Let her explore. Yes! Good girl. And now I'm going to call her back in a minute. Dill! Dill! Come. Yes! Good girl. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, 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 yes. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm going to get a little bit of distance from her in a minute. And I'm just going to call her back. Dill. Yes. Good girl. So she knows I have treats for her. I'm letting her explore. I'm keeping an eye out for other dogs. As she gets more confident, she'll go a little bit further out. So I'm going to be a bit careful to make sure we're protecting her, but letting her explore. It's important she gets this confidence, but at the same time, it's important that she keeps an eye on us so she knows where we are. It's very tempting to keep her on the lead all the time, but that actually isn't good for her education. Dill! 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 Come! Yes! Good girl! You'll notice that when I see her a little bit distracted, I let her be distracted for a little while, then just call her back. Good girl, yes. Just so she knows to keep an eye on me. Have a little explore, all very exciting. Notice that there I hid from her. It's to let her know she's got to keep being aware of where I am. So we're making it into a game. So I'm letting her wander off. I'm letting her go and have a little explore round. Yes! But all the time, I'm giving her a little bit of a wake-up call every so often. Let her know she needs to pay attention. She needs to know where I am. It's a bit of a false It's a little bit of a false experience, this one, because obviously John's taking the pictures and she knows that John's with her, so she's not worried. But when she gets distracted, I'll hide again, just to make her wonder where I've gone. Make her realise that perhaps she should be paying a little bit more attention. She's not looking now, so I'm not worried. Yes! Yes! Well done! Good girl! So it's developing into a little game, but it's an important game because it means that she keeps watching me, watching for me, listening for me. If she was to rush off, we'd have to do something a little bit more interesting to keep her attention. And you'll notice I am paying attention to what's going on around me. I am looking out for other dogs. I want her to meet other dogs, but I want to be in charge of that. Okay, watch me. Wait. 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 Yes. Yes. You'll notice, even though we're out, I'm still doing little training bits as we go along. I'm not doing a training session. What I'm doing is building it into the walk so that she feels actually she's still playing, and we're actually reinforcing that those tricks that we do at home, those things we do at home, work when you're out as well. Otherwise they become context specific, so she'll do them at home, but when we come out she might not bother. So we're just letting her know actually this still works here. So, Dill. Spin, 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 and come, and sit, finish, sit, yes, yay, and let her play. Now if she's seeing horse poo, leave it, leave it, leave it. Horse poo for the first time, very tempting, we don't want her eating that, so we're going to tell her to leave it, leave it, leave it. Sit. 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 Good. And she gets a treat. Leave it. Leave. Good. Yes. She gets a treat. Come on. Go past it. Sit. Yes. Gets a treat. Good girl. Come on. Leave it. Leave. Leave. Good, leave. And a treat. Come on. Might have to take her on a little few paces. She's got a good memory, so I imagine she'll go back to it. So let's distract her. What's this? That's it. Sit. Wait. Dill, come. Sit. Yay, it's a good girl. Now we walked on a little bit, still wants to go back. Dill, Dill, what's this? Good girl. Good girl. You'll notice there we're building in runs and all sorts because it's very tempting to go back. Dill. Yes, good girl. Dill. Yes. Dill, what's this? Good girl. The other thing we can do when we're out is get her to look around things so we can actually lead her off the track. Let's have a look at other things that we can see. Different surfaces. Dill! What's this? Up again, up again. Up, come on. Dill, what's this? Dill. Dill, come. Up. Yay! There you go, yeah, Dill. Good girl. Up again. Yay! Up again. Up. Come on then. Another way. Putting her feet on different surfaces, exploring, all really good for her. Here she goes. Balance up. So all of it is just getting her used to different balancing, different surfaces. Really good for her balance, really good for her to explore things. We're not going to do a huge walk today. What we need to do is, rough rule of thumb, for a dog exercising the dog, a smallish dog, is about 5 minutes for every month of life. So we want her to be out for about 15 minutes worth of exploring, maybe a little bit longer. Not encouraging her to jump too much, so we're not putting her up high things and letting her jump too much. Got to consider the growth rate, her bones and her muscles. We want her to explore, her brain to be sort of experiencing new things, but what we don't want is to overdo it. Tempting that may be to go on an hour and a half hike, it wouldn't be good for her. This that she's doing now, this looking round, this is going to wear her out. When we get back, she'll sleep really well this afternoon. You may have noticed a short intermission. Dill had her duty to perform, and our duty is to pick up after her. Because as any responsible dog owner, the most important thing to do is to pick up after your dog. The reasons for that are several and many. For a start, we don't want to tick other people off. Most importantly, we don't want any child to come into contact with dog feces. It's not healthy, it's not good, it's not clever. And we're not going to throw this bag up a tree, we're not going to leave it by the track, we're going to put it in a bin when we get to the end of the walk. And by the way, that's where we're going now. We've had our 15 minutes worth. We'll take a slow stroll back. And then Dill will have a lunch and she'll have a lovely kid this afternoon. So will I.
Then I'll be king, dilly dilly, and